What's going on, guys? It is your boy, I'm Mike over here, bringing you guys another video today from Fashion Knows Me. And it's been a minute since I made a video, and I promised in my last video I'd be more consistent, but it's just so freaking hard to just kind of find time to sit down in front of a camera and talk about things that, you know, would interest viewers. It's hard to find that, but I think I have a video right here that should interest some people, or a lot of people. I have a lot of interest in. It is the Spring Summer 19 Louis Vuitton collection by Virgil Abloh. Very sought after collection, and it's just mainly due to it's his inaugural collection for Louis Vuitton. So a lot of the items there are very sought after and very hard to get. The Louis Vuitton collection by Virgil Abloh has already outsold the Supreme Louis Vuitton collab. That being said, there probably isn't as much hype as the Louis Vuitton Supreme collab, but it's already outsold it by 30%, and this was the numbers that were brought up like a week ago. Already 2 weeks after the launch of the Louis Vuitton collection. That being said, there's a lot of items that I did get my hands on to see in person, including the accessories, the ready-to-wear stuff, the small leather goods, the leather goods, and I have nothing but good things to say about this collection. He's done a great job. However, the ready-to-wear collection, in my opinion, this is just solely my opinion, just because of it being Louis Vuitton, you're expecting the best of the best. I'd say the white cotton t-shirts with like the prints on it were very disappointing in my opinion. You're paying close to $1,000 Canadian for a see-through white cotton t-shirt and a graphic on it or whatever, and you're paying $1,000 Canadian. Like, that's a little bit absurd to me. Like, for example, this t-shirt I'm wearing right here is by Misbehave. It has better quality, better fit than the Louis Vuitton ready-to-wear, just like the white tees. That's the only thing I was disappointed in, were those white tees, and I have a picture I can show you guys to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. And this white t-shirt, the fit wasn't great. It wasn't oversized, it was true to size. I'm typically like a medium large depending on what company it is, but for that oversized fit you typically want for your clothing, you would probably have to size up or 2 sizes up depending on how loose you want it or how oversized you want it. It was a little bit disappointing to see. However, I did see a lot of the pullovers, I saw the knitwear, I saw, you know, the crew necks, and those were all great. And the Louis Vuitton collection has a lot of true to size clothing. So if you're definitely looking into grabbing some clothes from the ready-to-wear collection from Louis Vuitton, definitely think about sizing up if you're lucky enough to get something, because it's extremely hard to just walk into the Louis Vuitton store and say, hey, do you have this? I want it. What size? So and so, let's get this going. Very unlikely for that to happen. So it was about, I'd say 2 weeks ago, about January 11th, January 12th maybe, I walked into the Louis Vuitton store just to get some general information on when the Spring Summer 19 collection was releasing by Virgil Abloh. And you know, the guy, once I asked him, one of the workers there, when it was releasing, he kind of chuckled, and I already know what that chuckle means. It means like good luck, you know. So when I asked him, he basically just told me how sought after this collection was, and something I already knew about. So it's like, okay, go on. I just wanted to find out when it was releasing. So he started telling me how hard it was going to be to get. Everything was already sold out to like the loyal customers that drop racks at the LV store. And you know, I'm here just like, never shopped here before at LV. So basically it works like seniority. So if you are a loyal customer to LV, that you will basically get calls from them saying, hey, you know, we got the, you know, Louis Vuitton collection, you want to take a look. They'll invite you to the store, they'll bring you to the back room, this private room, and they'll let you look at the collection. You basically choose what you want, and they'll order it for you, or they might have it in store ready for you to take home. So after the conversation with the guy, as I was walking out, he basically said, you know what, give me your number, shoot me a text with what you want or what you're looking for, what you're interested from this Louis Vuitton collection, and maybe I can help you out. But it was one of those where he was asking me, but it sounded like he wasn't really supposed to be asking me that. I gave him my number, and about a couple of days later, I did my research on what I really wanted, and I had pulled up like 4 or 5 items. So I had, you know, texted him a picture of the 1.1 millionaire sunglasses. I texted him the harness bags, the accessories, which included the Cuban link chain. I also had inquired about the belts as well, but there was one particular item that stood out for me, and it was the mini soft trunk bag. And solely because, I'm going to show you why. Solely because of it having all of the bells and whistles that I wanted. It has this orange porcelain chain. It's a fluorescent orange, which really stands out. It has this also black porcelain chain that's integrated into the leather strap. And you know, this LV piece over here has everything that I really wanted. It's practical, the size is great, the soft leather is amazing. You have the zippers for like your compartment, so you have everything inside. Oh, I don't know what this is. So for me, this was probably the best item on the, I wouldn't say the best item, it was the most practical for me. I know I would get a lot of wear out of this, as opposed to like the harness, the chest harness, or the side bag, like the utility side bag. This one really stood out to me because it was easy to wear. It's just like a great size. Like here, let me show you if I can get you a close-up. Still has the plastic on it. I've yet to wear it. The length, everything about this is just like perfect. I love this bag. Done. Oh, I forgot, I left a lot of things out of the story. So about a week later, he asked me to come back in and that they can order the bag for me and the sunglasses. So I was like, okay, cool, right? So they're just like, the only thing is that you have to bring a deposit for the bag so we can guarantee that you'll buy it and that we know you're a serious buyer. So I said, no problem at all. Like, I really wanted this bag. We sat down, we looked at the catalog. I was looking through all this pieces from the Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 19 collection, and I'm like, okay, so like what's gonna happen? They're like, oh, we'll put your name down on the reservation list. So it seems that you're the first one to be on this list. So he says you might be able to get it by May. So we're in January right now. By May, I might be able to get it. So I was like, damn, I'm not getting this bag. So I'm like, all right, whatever. If you don't have it by May, you're not getting it. But you might even get it before May. You might get it for, like in March, you might get it in April. So I'm like, you're right, whatever, let's just try this out and maybe I'll get it. We'll test my luck, even though I knew I probably wasn't going to get it. So I'm like, let's just give it a try. So a week later, after I had left the Louis Vuitton store, I get a phone call from an employee at Louis Vuitton and said, you know, we have your mini side soft trunk bag. Do you want to come pick it up? We need it. We need you to come right away. This is the last one in Canada. So nobody else is going to have an opportunity to get this bag after me. So I was like, okay, I'll be there tomorrow morning. And I did go and I got it. So pretty much the Louis Vuitton collection from Virgil Abloh, I give it a rating of 9 out of 10. And the reason why it's not a perfect 10 out of 10 was because of that white cotton t-shirt that I tried on. It just kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, okay, $1,000 t-shirt and it's see-through. I don't understand that. Like, that's something I will never understand. It's something I will never buy, no matter how much hype it is or whatever it might be. I will never invest my money into a see-through t-shirt. No way. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, but more importantly, hit that subscribe and follow my Instagram at Algovea. I do post fit pics at least once a week. That's what I really try to focus on, is posting fits for the gram, because that's really what I'm kind of passionate about, is, you know, fashion and styling. So if you guys are really into that, don't forget to follow my Instagram. Hit that subscribe button, guys. It'll mean a lot to me. And tell me what you guys think about my mini soft trunk bag, and tell me what you guys want from this Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 19 collection, and if there's anything you don't like about it. I'm be happy to reply to the comments in the section. So please guys, do that for me. Thank you so much.